Reddit user 1955 Pink started transitioning as a minor and was surgically castrated at age of 19. He shared his deep regret on the detrans subreddit. Here is what he had to say.
I never thought I'd miss my testicles. I viewed them as total waste. A cancerous tumor just waiting to infect my body with the venom of testosterone. I've spent most of my days since the operation grieving the loss of my intact body, what once was. Everything reminds me of the person I once was, intact and complete. Functional without the need of exogenous hormone replacement therapy. My genitals are left looking like that of a cancer patient, butchered and saggy with just remnants of skin for what was once there. I just wanted to feel better. I wanted to feel real. I wanted to feel like myself. The version of myself that I was brainwashed to believe was true and genuine. I thought it was just a simple procedure, just a bilateral orchiectomy, and then I'd move on with my life, destroying all remnants of my once male body in the past, alleviating my dysphoria. It did nothing of the sort, no dysphoria alleviated. No sense of relief or comfort in my own skin. Just the hollowed-out cavity in my soul that grief has left me with, eternally empty. When I climbed up onto that operating table, I thought I would wake up in a body that finally felt closer to my own. I thought I would feel like me. Nowadays, I struggle to even identify the creature that stares back at me in the mirror, the warped form of what should have been a healthy male body. I was only 19. I should have had the whole world ahead of me. I should have been worried about boys and school and finding my way in life. But instead, I was too preoccupied with hacking up my human body in hopes of a better life. Turns out the grass isn't so much greener on the other side. It's just shiny, cold, and plastic. No, I was not fast-tracked through the process of transitioning. I had 3 years of therapy from the ages of 13-16 before being put on cross-sex HRT and was in transition for about 7 years before having my gender-affirming surgery. No, I didn't lie to doctors. Gender dysphoria is not this permanent state of discomfort, and it is dangerous to enact permanent body-modifying surgeries and hormones for a temporary problem fueled by fetish or trauma. My body has been permanently and thoroughly destroyed via ideologically fueled healthcare, and there is no hope for me ever returning to normalcy. I am just left to grieve the future that could have been, the future I deserved had my head not been filled with lies that a man can become a woman.
Here are some of responses to this post by other detransitioners.
I've been feeling that way recently. I had my ding-dong completely removed along with my balls. I killed off any chance of becoming the man I was supposed to be. I see guys my age becoming dads, and honestly, it fucking hurts. My only consolation prize is I pass really well. But when guys find out I'm trans, they dump me or freak out on me. I've been kicked out of cars on the freeway in the rain because the guy I was with couldn't handle learning about my past. Another one threw me through the bedroom wall after we had sex, and he finally realized I wasn't really a chick. Best part is no one treats me like an adult. Men talk over me, even though I'm an engineer and smarter than most people around me. I'm treated like I can't even screw in a light bulb. I'm supposed to just sit in the corner and look pretty. Can't go out at night alone without a group of gal pals because men have assaulted me before. I miss walking after dark as a teenage dude, which really helped me to relieve stress in the past. Last time I went out at dark alone was 2 years ago, and I just took an autumn night walk for gummy bears at the corner store, and 2 guys on either side of me approached and were asking me if I wanted to party. I ignored them, and they got hostile, so I ran harder than I even ran before fearing they would force themselves on me. Haven't gone out after dark since.
I was literally on my way to the surgery center to have mine removed about 10 years ago, at the age of 21, when I got a call from the surgical coordinator who said actually insurance wouldn't be covering it. I'm so grateful I didn't go through with it. This stuff is so fucking permanent, man. I'm not as militantly anti-trans as many are on here, but 19 is way too young for this kind of thing. It never should have happened for you either. I'm so sorry. It will be yet another expensive surgery, but you can have implants placed. I'm sure you've already done your research on that. I hope you can find something that makes you feel whole again. Much love.
I had a mastectomy, so a lot of differences in the details, but I can relate heavily to the sense of grief, loss, and permanence. Yearning for an intact body I can never have again. I never could have imagined pre-surgery how this would feel. I'm 7 months post-op at this point, almost 6 months into detransitioning, and I can't stand thinking about how I'm going to have to wake up with my body being this way every day for the rest of my life. I'm also 19. I'm sorry you're feeling this way too. I hope it will get easier eventually.
I strongly disagree that testicles define a man. You were born into this world a man, and you can still do that, outclass many men. Don't give up. You made a mistake, but you are still a man. Period. Do not give up. Fight for your life. You still have one. I am so sorry you went through this, but do not give up.
Thanks for sharing. I really hope you felt some kind of relief by venting out. Your post moved me a little bit. Maybe you just had motivated someone to do not make something they'd regret. Usually I am feeling zero compassion to male detransitioners, but now it's different. I cannot explain why. I've experienced my peak trans feelings a decade ago with thought experiment. What if I'm going to cut it off for real, so what's then? I was kind of scared by realization of that's it. Everything will remain the same, but some used to be functional body parts will not. But I forgot this terrifying feeling. I wonder why. It would be helpful for me now. Even for being quit from peak trans phase. And then, your post, I am so sorry, but it means a lot. I cannot believe that's what happened to you was for no reason. Your pain those days must be unbearable.
Do you believe it is ethical to castrate a biological man at the age of 19? Link to the original post will be pinned in the comment section below. Please, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.